So I was driving home from Rocky's work because I had to drop him off, and there was a guy in a shopping cart, and I saw something hanging off his shopping cart, which made me really think to myself, do homeless people really need trampolines? It's Deep Thought Thursday. Alright guys, so we are going to have a deep, meaningful discussion about the Sochi Olympics in Russia. So as you know, there is this big brouhaha, or maybe you don't know about it because in the gay circles, it is big news and people are pissed. Because again, if you don't know what's happening, let me tell you. So Russia has been passing all these horrible anti-gay laws. They have seriously just been scapegoating with the gays. They're just taking all their anger and frustration about whatever they're angry about and saying that it is gay people's fault. Seriously, no joke. I mean, that is essentially what is happening here. So they just passed some gay propaganda law, which basically means that if you act gay or show children that gayness exists, or anything like that, then you can be prosecuted, sent to jail, and be erased from life or whatever. And there's also some other legislature now who's trying to pass another law that makes it a requirement to be whipped in public if you're gay, which is just it's just mind-bendingly obscene. What the fuck, Russia? It's crazy. And so people are getting all up in arms about, having the Olympics in Russia because the Olympics are supposed to all be about people getting together and it's supposed to be about diversity and all this stuff when they are just, straight up, targeting a whole class of their own citizens, and people are freaking out. Well, what happens if a gay athlete in the Olympics, what if they're just sporting a rainbow flag when they're, walking in during the opening ceremony or something like that? And some people are saying that, that the athletes are going to be exempt from this crazy law, and then there's this one lawmaker who went out publicly and said the government doesn't have the right to say that people are exempt from the law, they have to uphold it no matter what. Even any gay Olympian would have to live up to the law. So, there's all this crazy thing, and people are saying, that they should have the Olympics taken away, and it should be moved to another place this next Olympics. Russia shouldn't be allowed to have the Olympics while they're doing this to their own citizens. And then, of course, there's this huge movement to to boycott, that is the correct word, boycott Russian vodka, basically Stoli vodka. And you see all these pictures of bar owners dumping all their Stoli vodka down the drain and saying they're never going to buy Stoli again and all this stuff. And I'm all for boycotting on principle. Mind you, boycotts, when it comes to financial reasons, they don't necessarily hurt the company because I'm sure there's a crap ton of people that buy Stoli vodka other than gay people. But this particular boycott seems a little bit misplaced, and let me tell you why. The Stoli company is not actually a Russian company. It's owned by someone in Scotland, I believe. The raw ingredients for the vodka do come from Russia. They buy it from Russia, but it's all manufactured outside of Russia, and it's not a Russian company. Actually, the Russian government hates Stoli, in fact, and Stoli isn't even allowed to be sold in Russia. So, we think of it as a Russian vodka, but in a sense, they're really completely and totally not a Russian vodka because they're not even allowed to be sold in Russia. In fact, Russia is suing the company to get the name back or something like that. It's just a whole craziness. Stoli and the Russian government are not friends. They hate each other. So I don't necessarily believe that boycotting Stoli is a useful thing. The boycott is getting recognition about the problem, so that is good, but at the same time, I think it's misdirected into the wrong place. As for boycotting the Olympics, saying, United States is not going to the Olympics because Russia is doing these horrible things to gay people. Again, that's a really, really hard one, right? Because these athletes, they literally just give their whole lives to get to this point. And then we're going to tell them, you don't get to compete, everything you've been working for, just kiss it goodbye. Because in 4 years they might not be in their prime anymore, and they may not be able to make it into the Olympic team, and they might not be able to compete, in 4 years. So you just completely and utterly shattered their dream, and I think that goes against the Olympic spirit as well, right? I mean, the Olympics should definitely not condone what Russia's doing, but I don't believe in dashing the dreams of athletes. That's just also a horrible thing. So let me guys know, what do you think about this? How do you feel about the boycott of Stoli Vodka? How do you feel about boycotting the Olympics or moving the Olympics? I don't think I'm behind a boycott of the Olympics, but moving them, I don't know where you'd move them to, because it takes a long time to plan this stuff. It would have to be a city that's already had the Winter Olympics, that has the infrastructure in place. I guess would have to be a place to do it. I don't know, but what do you guys think about that? Alright guys, let's get a discussion going in the comment section. Seriously, what do you guys think about this? I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Make a video reply maybe. If, tell me what you think. Tell me, Scott, you're stupid. We should be boycotting everything. And tell me what you think. So I've gotten a few new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. I love getting new subscribers. If you have not subscribed yet, click that little subscribe button. I love getting new subscribers, and then you'll get all my new videos and see me whenever I upload. Wouldn't that be awesome? Alright guys, give me a thumbs up if you like the topic of this video. Thumbs up if you think what Russia is doing is completely and utter bullshit, and something has to happen. I don't know what we can do, but something has to happen. Alright guys, until next time, love and bubbles.